I'll be back here. I'm just gonna make this really quick. So I'm not sure who this is to you, but there is a Sagittarius distorted feminine in someone's energy that is putting her mask back on, is trying to, I want to say, plan some sort of like a comeback. I also heard a reversal to any spell work she's done or any kind of like occultist that she's hired to do spell work on you. She was trying to also, yeah, I just heard rewrite your past or rewrite your future or something with this occultist. I do not. Ooh, confirmation. Okay. Well, now let me take this off. Now, what? That just got real. Spirit just confirmed that. Mm hmm. Jaded and faded is what she about to become even more of. Child, this girl went to an occultist. Somebody here went to an occultist. I know who it is for me, child. This just registered. Spirit just gave me the whole confirmation right here on my phone. So, okay. All right. So this girl, and I'm gonna guess it's a girl. It's mostly girls here. Okay. So this girl, this feminine definitely was spying and hacking up your shit the most. I'm being guided to say it. And then on top of it, she was trying to practice magic or practice some sort of, I don't know what woo woo with an occultist. I'm seeing this is a friend of hers. This is a darker skinned friend of hers. I'm seeing this is a black girl. This is a black woman who is an occultist friend or somebody. I'm actually specifically seeing that this is a woman of color. She's darker than my skin tone as well. I'm not, yeah, it's hard to see. Anyway, I'm more tan, but this woman, like her skin color, you know what? She like kind of has, like Kelly Rowland, like exactly that same like kind of golden brown kind of skin tone. So, anyway, we're gonna leave it at that. This person tried to swap futures, destinies, whatever the fuck they tried to swap with you. It wasn't working. Okay, they need to definitely read the fine print before they go acting like they're the all-knowing shamanic mystic or God knows what city they reside in, because this person does act like they are that. I'm not gonna lie. This is all coming through. Yeah, I'm not sitting here making this shit up. No, spirit just confirmed it. So, yeah. I wish I was, though. Anyway, it's not like it's uncommon. This is a very, I want to say, predictable, typical kind of archetype. This person has a very big ego. So the narcissist over here, I thought they fled the situation when it came to you because people definitely saw them trying to gun you down. And everybody was, and I'm not meaning like literally, but you know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised if that's a literal meaning for someone, but spirit just gave me the grumble outside that that's probably not for anyone here. So take what applies only for your situation. Please do not take anything that's not resonating or feels like it just might be extra. So okay, so she basically is back under the pretense of being like wholesome, organic, I suppose, now, especially because she's not getting any attention from this divine feminine. She has to now act like she's better than this divine feminine. I mean, this girl is a shit show, or whichever angle you look at it, it doesn't matter what she does, what she wears, who she talks to, or where she goes in life. The part is that really bothers everyone, I think, with this person, because this is what I'm picking up from the collective consciousness, is that this person is a nobody. They are a complete unknown. They are a complete, absolute, empty, hollow shell of a being. So when people try to connect to this person, they don't really pick up anything. They don't pick up anything aside from the basic shit, excuse me, that they're accustomed to. They're not picking up anything authentic, genuine, new, fresh, anything that really puts perspective into their lives, anything that truly brings them closer to relief or a clarity or alleviation or healing in any way. This person is so unhealed and so damaged. And yet, for some reason, I'm feeling like they're out here pretending like they're so fully recovered, like healthier than a cupcake, and know that they can heal the world or something. But everyone can see that they're very distraught, and they're a joke, and they are a waste of time, and they do not know who they are. They're wasting their own time trying to emulate themselves, and basically, I want to say just trying to copycat and doppelgang, and That's the one nasty taste, one nasty flavor people cannot get out of their mouth with this one. It's inauthenticity. So I don't think she gets it, but again, she's gonna have to learn the hard way that this is just not something that she needs to be doing. She needs to be actually healing herself and not pretending that she's healing herself. She should not be out here even watching what you're doing, obsessing over anything that you're doing, let alone going to an occultist and trying to swap destinies, futures, or even like past lives with you. Okay, that's coming through too. I didn't even know people could do this, but let me tell you how it does happen. Oh, hey, spiritual Scorpio. Okay. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's been some fake profiles here, so forgive me if I'm just a little bit like, yeah, spirit just confirmed that that's a fake profile. Mhm. You know, the girl has so much gall to come here. I ought to just say her name. She actually is here under a fake profile. Spirit woke me up for a reason, child. And I know this message is not just for me, it's definitely for a few people here. Heck, we might all be being affected by this same nobody. Who knows? All I'm saying is Spirit definitely made sure that I get this one out because she is up right now. She pulling out her hair over you. This for me personally, yeah. This one, she don't even live in this country. In my case, the Sagittarius feminine I'm talking about, I don't think she lives in this country. I know she don't live in this state. Oh, you know what? She does live in this country, actually. Well, that's a shame. Anyway, but yeah, I never met her, and she has a lot of problems with herself, so she has to lash it out onto people who do not have problems with themselves and actually have their shit figured out. So, yeah. Yeah, I get it. The copycatting is real. So, anyway, this child, this feminine, this Sagittarius feminine, definitely they're not sleeping right. I also heard they're having nightmares, but they're definitely kind of like racking their brains trying to figure out the best way to like cause you some form of demise, to bring down your, I heard your brand, and then to demolish your name, your method is also what I'm hearing. I really feel like that method has to do with God, so that's why I gave the weird face. Like, you're gonna demolish God, like at school? You just going with God's plan and you literally just living your life one step at a time. And they're out here talking about they're gonna demolish your what? Yo, leaving that to God. I'm sure he gets a lot of those crazies. Okay, so we're gonna just leave that there. People definitely have forgotten where they come from or something. I don't know what to tell you. And quite frankly, I'm at the point where I'm not like apologizing if I'm stepping on your religion or your faith or your beliefs anymore because quite frankly, I respect it. But if you here on my channel, you're gonna respect mine. And my belief is God. God is the way. And I ain't talking about how the Christians preach about God or how Episcopalians preach about God. I'm talking about like God, the source of love and light that is found in all religions. Okay? The one creator from where we come from, source energy. So that is my belief on this channel. You have a problem with it, then you're gonna have to go ahead and just bounce up out of here because this is my home and this is where God dwells. Okay. The Holy Spirit lives right here. So we're gonna keep it at that. So yeah, this girl is gonna have to just deal with another embarrassing fail, I guess. Because again, it's like she don't realize she cannot keep putting on these masks. She has to be who she truly is. And the thing is, she doesn't like who she truly is, so she keeps on putting on masks. Vicious cycle. When are you gonna stop? You have to be real with the world at some point. And believe me, like the amount of flops this person has been having in public, I really feel like this person has already shown the world who she is. Trust me, there's no need for her to do any more humiliation to herself. I really would suggest that this person honestly needs help. They need to see a psychiatrist. This person needs a therapist. I just got a confirmation about that. So this person, hopefully they will find the help that they need, and then maybe they can come back to social media like a whole healthy queen and actually like stay focused on themselves for once, because with this ADD, ADHD, crazy ass shit this girl out here pulling, talking about she got mental problems or whatever. I don't even know, bro. Like, I really feel like I wouldn't be surprised if she was, but the one over here on my end, I'll tell you right now, she out here doing the most for attention, which is kind of sad. It just shows me she doesn't have anyone that truly cares about her in her life. Because if you did, you would not be acting this crazy on social media. It's really given try hard and desperate and lonely, and the charade is just so unnecessary. Like, my nigga, if you're just bored and you're lonely with your life, just act like who you really are and just say your truth. Be truth with people. I don't know where I'm going in life, but I'm gonna figure it out, and God will take me one day at a time. Like, you ain't gotta act like you got it all together. Hell, many of us do not. We're not supposed to. What kind of boring ass life would that be? Just gotta have a balance, and this person is just not very balanced at all. I do feel like this person has been playing mind games with people, though, for sure. They know who they are, bro. They know who they're not, especially. I'll tell you that. So the funny thing is, this person will kind of step into the shoes of who they know they are not, just to try and make it seem like she or he or whoever this person is has grown or elevated in some way, shape, or form. Like, honey, the only way you elevated was with your heels. You ain't talked to God yet, honey. We ain't see you talk to him yet. But for some reason, dead animals is still popping up around you, ain't they? Mm-hmm. Them witches ain't let up on you yet, boo. I wonder why. Somebody here is putting out black work like nasty. I told you, when you go out here messing with people's futures, dabbling with occultists, and oh, it's such a great time with your money and spending that energy of yours on somebody else's destruction. Well, it depends on who you spending it on. I'll tell you right now, if you come after the chosen collective, you just fucked up your whole life. Okay? Again, it's not what you do, it's who you did it to, and these are not to be played with. This person's out here deliberately detonating shit karma in their face, bro. Ew. I just saw something. Sorry about that. Lord have mercy. You know, I can't stand when people like chew gum with their mouth open. I just saw that. Like, I was like, ooh. And like that gum was about to fly out her mouth. I don't know what that video was. It just like passed by. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, John. Is it Link? Well, hey, thank you. So anyway, I was just gonna say, like, this person, they're not fooling anyone, and I don't want you to be worried or losing your mind, because yo, God saw everything. God don't stop watching over you. He ain't ever take no breaks. He ain't got to sleep like the rest of us do. No, God saw. And even while this one's sleeping right now, he out here working on your pay and your compensation, everything that this person was stealing from you. I'm sorry, like, I don't know what's happening on this phone early in the morning, but it's a whole bunch of emails coming in right now. Link, okay. Cool, finally I got a link on my channel. Sorry, I'm being a nerd right now. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm sorry to wake up early in the morning and deliver all this crap. I know this person really would love nothing more than to see you like running around like a headless chicken and acting like you're the source of drama. But the thing is, they know what they're doing. They are trying to absolutely kind of pick on what you're doing, or kind of, I want to say, distract you in little ways. But on top of it, they are doing some behind the scenes root work, or we're trying to do some sort of black magic behind your back. And you know what's crazier is that in the last few years ago, just honestly, just the last few years alone, ever since TikTok, the black magic has picked up exponentially. There's so many black magic witches on TikTok, and they don't advertise themselves as such, but they pretend to be spiritualists, occultists, some of them healers, some of them come out and just say they're witches. They don't say what kind of witch they are, Whatever the case is, if you see somebody showing you how to do and this is the only thing I've ever seen, a shut up spell, because God showed me this one day. You see somebody doing a shut up spell and lighting up candles and cracking up peppers and shit all around that candle. What you think this is gonna do, bro? Like, that don't look dangerous to you? It's like red ass wax and a whole bunch of peppers all around the candle. Like, okay, so what are we doing? Like, is this person about to get like their eyes and their nose and their whole throat burned out or something? Like, this shit looks fucking ridiculously stupid. And on top of it, it looks fucking dangerous, and it definitely is giving quote unquote license to kill, like, or some kind of vibe. It's like lethal, man. Like, what are you doing? You dabbling in life and death right now. Get the fuck out of here. This is not where you belong. I think it's crazy. I really do. I really think it's loony. One prayer, bro. One prayer. One prayer. One. God ain't reach it yet. God still ain't received that one yet from this one, bro. But she out here talking about God, though. I don't know if yours is, but personally, I will tell you right now. The one on my end, oh Lord, she loves to pretend. Everything I do, she thinks she can do better. Okay, but we ain't seen the fruits of that labor yet. Okay. Anyway, so moving on, because that's what happens when you play like you have God, but you don't. And then you're going to try and throw God in my face. That's funny. How about you just stop using God's name? Don't you notice, like, every time you mention him, for some reason, you just keep on waning and dwindling off of social media? Like, yo, ain't you notice how after these girls came after Selena Gomez, and it's funny how they said the word God in that video. I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying that God's timing is always right. Right. Well, I'm sorry, you said that. God heard you. And did you notice how all their families got into all type of broke up drama the next day? Everybody was canceled or very close to being canceled. It didn't matter whose money was from where or whose parents was from where or did what or achieved what shit. People don't like that crap. Keep your nasty ass mouth off of God if you don't mean what you speaking. Do not use his name in vain, especially against somebody who only uses his name with love, respect, and grace. You're not hurting somebody who actually holds God in their heart with God, the one who loves them most, the one whose love that they can feel strongest of all. You think you out here hurting people? You just hurt yourself. God saw that. God was like, oh, okay. Hold up, my child. Hold up. Let me take care of this one real quick. What was that you were saying? You said my name? How you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. So you want to hurt this one with me? Okay. All right. I'm sorry you did that. I'm going to have to do what I do now. And the thing is, like I said, the way people treat you, Chosen, is how God going to treat them. So if, yeah, they tried to hurt you with God, I'm sorry, but God is going to try and hurt them now, unfortunately, same way they tried to hurt you. And it's not like God wants to do this. It's just that this is what happens when you put this out. You're going to receive it, especially when you do this against the highest elevated rank. Of the highest elevated ranks. I don't know what the highest elevated rank is right now. They're saying it is the chosen collective here on earth. But there are certain individuals that do also have higher elevated vibrations, like certain reincarnated priestesses, shamans, ministers as well. Here, I'm hearing a lot of ministers. There's quite a few ministers. Okay. I'm happy to hear that, actually. Thank God. So the whole church ain't full of... Okay. Let me not go there. All right, so that's good. So there's quite a few ministers on this planet that are very much so, and they not all ordained. Spirit is making sure I get that out there. But you know God when you hear them. You know yourself when you hear them. You feel everything within you resonate. when you hear them. You feel like this is why you were born. Like God put you right there. You were meant to hear that. You were meant to feel that Holy Spirit. Like you know who's preaching God and who's just talking about him. You know who's really about him and who's experienced him and who wishes they did. And I'm sorry to say it, but if you wish you did so badly and you haven't yet, then you need to pray and you need to keep on praying. And he will find you when it's your time, okay? Lord have mercy. I just figured out something. As I was saying that, Spirit confirmed to me something, that this person is jealous because you have God for real. Like, really, you do have an actual functional relationship with God. I just got another confirmation about that. The light keeps going off on this other phone, bro. So, okay. When light keeps going on, you know what I mean? The language. All right, so this person definitely wishes that they had God. The thing is, they only wish they had God in their life so they could hurt you with it. Double confirmation. Okay. So, that's not, you know what that is, Spirit. Like, that's all ego. That is all ego. So if this person really wants to hurt you so badly with God just because of, well, strictly out of ego, well, it's going to be a problem. Just in general, don't hurt nobody with God. God is not a weapon. I already told you guys in the last stream too. Do not weaponize your blessings. That's the fastest way to lose them. Do not weaponize your blessings, your gifts, your talents. If you start using that to hurt people, God will take. You already know what God's going to do. He will just take that away. So, anyway. So, especially do not weaponize God. Because God is not a weapon. First of all. And if you want to see thunder strike upon your down ass real quick, well, go ahead and keep that shit up. Because he will hurt you the way you trying to hurt people with his name. He is not a weapon. Do not use him as a tool of destruction. You degrade yourself and him when you do this. You are an extension of his light. So whatever the fuck it is that y'all need to get out your system, go to the gym, punch it up in the punching bags, and leave it the heck off of social media. I'm done. 2 thumbs only. 2 with 2 W's. Thumbs only. Where you come from with that random message talking about a Freemason? Who's a Freemason? Are a Freemason? Am I a Freemason? Do I believe in God? What have I been saying? Anyway. Alright, cool. So, anyway, I don't know what the fuck a Freemason is. I don't even know a dude named Mason, so no. I ain't never even had to hire no Mason up in here. I do my own damn, like, installments and shit. I do what I do. I do my own construction. I don't need no Mason. Okay. Honey, I got God. Did you not hear me? I don't need no Mason, okay? Freemasons? I'm a free spirit. I don't need no damn Mason. Yeah, you know, he's just gaslighting. All right, cool. Yeah, there was 2 accounts here that came here to be nasty. Jaded. Jade did, bro. You have to be so jaded to be up in my channel. Middle of the night trying to squeeze out God knows what type of reactions. It's like, you girl, you ain't got self-control, and just because you ain't got self-control don't mean that everybody else lacks it. Okay, thank you. You weak, I'm strong. Move on. Go butt your little ram horns up against somebody. Who cares? Go find a tree, a bark to match your bitch. How about that? You out here ramming up your horns against somebody who would literally give their life, for a complete stranger that would literally give their whole freaking bank account to people who truly actually were in need. And you know what? God saw how many lives you saved. God saw how many lives you paved the way for. You let God into so many hearts, child. And this person ain't do nothing but leave evil behind everywhere they go. All they do is make people angry and infuriated and agitated and irritated because, girl, you must be under spell work, honey. You don't realize how cringy and fucking whack you look. Bro, it's wake. Like, wake up time, bro. It's wake. It's time to wake up. It's totally time to wake the fuck up, girl. And I would pray for you if I hadn't already enough times, but like, cha. I'm talking to somebody specifically here now. Because I know they're on the channel here with the fake profile, but Lord, I'm sorry that you ain't got God in your life like that. Not really at this point. I don't give a fuck. I'm starting to think of it as this, like, not everybody deserves to have God in their life. And when you ready to earn God in your life, you will. You'll reach out to him. But if you out here so proud, arrogant, egotistical on your pedestal, acting like you so holier than thou, and the only time you talking about God is to hurt somebody, yeah, I'll just be very careful. Anyway, moving on. So that's what I got. I also heard something about Leo, Sagittarius, Leo feminine. This person might be a Leo feminine or a Sag or something. Also heard like there could be a Sag and a Leo feminine working together to try and pester you. You know what's funny is like I don't think they realize that you're not bothered by them. I think they realize that they have zero effect on you, and that's why it's just getting a little bit more desperate, a little bit more cringy. It's like this person's only trying to win some kind of imaginary competition or war that they created in their mind. You know what I mean? Like, it's like weird. Like, what are you competing for? Like, just live your life. You must not have a life. People that compete and compete with others who they don't even know, by the way, people that they've never met in their life, people that live on the other side of the country, bruh, you don't have a life. You just, I'm sorry to say it, but you do not have a life. You have anger, you have rage, and you need to heal. All it's showing people is that you are wounded and you're bleeding out on others, and you have no problem bleeding out all over social media. But yet you're still acting like you can be some sort of a healer or a helper or some kind of a guide or some light in the darkness, but you're completely surrounded by pitch black, and you won't even reach for your phone light or a torch light or any kind of light, or for God at that point, to see your way out. So you walking blind in the dark, bleeding out all over the place. Do you just picture that? Do you see how you look to people? Like, do you see? I don't know, man. This person, I feel like they don't get it. And you know what? That's God's karma right there. That too is part of God's karma. It's humiliation 101. This person is meant to look like a whole fool, a whole phony, a whole show horse child. It's like the phony train. It's shenanigans 101. It's a circus. This person is a fool. And oh, I just heard there are people that are collecting screenshots on this person's stuff, and they've been showing it to their friends and laughing and hooting and hollering because one minute they saying they're this, and then the next day they're like completely reversing into like a different person. It's like one minute they playing villain, next minute they playing like they're a healer, one minute they playing like they're, you know, like they're a saint, and then next minute they're acting like, oh, you know what? Fuck this, fuck God, fuck everybody, fuck you, I'll fucking hire somebody to come find you, bitch, I'm watching you, and all that shit. Like, please go brush your teeth, first of all. Second of all, you ain't dealing with me, boo. The caller you have tried to reach, the person you've tried to reach is not available. Take it up with the Most High. Bye. If they want to get to you, honey, they got to go through God first. And that's not going to happen. I mean, God would probably let them come to you if you were not, giving him what he absolutely does deserve is your love, time, and attention, your devotion. And on top of it, you're not spitting in his face every 5 seconds. You're not out here trying to like push him away from you and destroy yourself and destroy everything that he gave you. Like, no, you've been good. You've been real good to him. Real good to him. And he loves all, but he definitely has a hot spot, like a very, very soft spot, is what I should say. Not a hot spot. Hot spot. Hot soft spot for you. Okay. I think that came through for a reason. Somebody here has a Wi-Fi hotspot that they've been using, probably to try and hack your stuff. Spirit just wanted me to let you know that, like, they saw this. They want you to know, like, that's how they've been getting into your accounts, or they've been getting into your emails. Some people here are screen hacking and stuff. They've been like watching what you're doing on your phone. That's been happening to me. Oh, you know what? That's been happening to me. The Sagittarius feminine has been doing that. She's been spying on literally everything I've been doing. At first, I thought that she was like actually spying on me from the parking lot out here. Like she was just a few, um, feet down the street here, parked up somewhere, or had somebody like spying on me. And then I realized I was like, no, but she probably looking at my emails and stuff because. And then like all my accounts or whatever, my PlayStation account, my Snapchat account, all that stuff, she already hacked into that. And it's not just her, I think it's like a few other people. And literally like one day she posts this whole picture of her holding like literally 4 or 5 video games like in their cases. And she just shows like it's like Assassin's Creed, I think it says God of War, Call of Duty, literally every single one of those video games that she posted, every one of those cases are thumbnails on my home screen on my PlayStation. They're the only games that I play. Maybe 1 or 2 extras like Zoo Tycoon and some other stuff that's not on the home screen, but those are the recent and literally like the only games that I have been playing. Oh, Harry Potter World, she put that in there too or something. I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just showed me that you're completely, like, pathetically obsessed with me. And that's creepy as fuck, bro. I took a picture of my home screen the next day and I showed it to my homie. He was like, does she know where you live? I'm like, bro, this is what I'm telling you. Like, this is some creepy ass shit, bro. This occultist crap mixed with these hackers crap. Like, it's like taking on some kind of like spiritual sci-fi creepy twist or something. I don't like it, bro. Not only are they hacking your accounts, but they also trying to hack your destiny and shit with occultists. It's like this woman is trying all around to assassinate my character. I think everything she has ever gotten in her life, she has gotten by stealing it from others. Because she certainly ain't never earned it. I really feel like that applies to you. I really feel like this person has never, ever, ever had to actually work hard for anything in their life. But they do love to pretend that they're a hard worker, but they do not ever show the fruits of that labor. They never do. There are some people in this world, and it's just hitting me now, dark occultists. I'm hearing brujas, some brujerias. I don't know. There's some dark witches here. They are absolutely, they're just unacceptable in the eyes of God. They will never be acceptable in the eyes of God, for they have already sold themselves. Whether they realize it or not, they've already paid a certain price that has completely wiped them off of God's radar. Okay? Now, can God keep track of you everywhere and wherever? Yeah, no, for sure. But as far as like certain blessings coming through, things that they were supposed to have, these people were supposed to have success by now, financially. Listen, I just heard riches. I really just heard that. They were supposed to have success, riches, fame. They threw all that away. Okay, Spirit said they also threw away the opportunities, is what I should say. They threw the opportunities for that away because they were so busy focusing and obsessing over somebody who they could not control. They were acting like they were God. They were trying to play God. That is so, this is just funny. At this point, I don't know what else to say, bro. It's just getting worse and worse the longer I stay here. I feel like we need to go. But I also didn't mind unearthing a few of these like dark secrets and stuff for karma's sake because I really don't like this person. I really don't like how they're treating you. And I don't like how on my end personally how this person has been trying to treat me. I want to go laugh about it and I'm going to go laugh about it in a little bit for sure. But I am going to do a karma report because it's really, really something to see that this person, even after 3 to 4 years, is still attempting, still even thinking about me. Like, whoa, that's obsession if I ever heard of it. 3 to 4 years, bro. And it's not just this one girl, it's like a group of girls. Anyway, the boys is in on it too. I ain't stupid. Moving on. There's a whole group of people, occultists, witches, warlocks, all types of Draco reptilian latch-ons and shit out here. And bro, the hosts are everywhere. My God, I cannot be in the room anymore with a host. And you know what I'm talking about? A host. Somebody that is hosting demonic entities or darker latch-ons or even just darker vibrations at this point. Like, do something about your friend circle, girl. Like, everybody in here smell like swine. What is up with the corruption in the circle, child? Y'all all backstab each other for breakfast and dinner? Do something about yourself. That ain't respect worthy. It's pathetic. There's too many billions of people in the world. No, but do something about that shit, bro. Clean it the fuck up. This person needs to be cleaned. So they can stop bleeding all over the place. Yeah, literally. Literally, so they can stop bleeding all over you and acting like it's your fault. Oh, do you know there's people that do that? Like, they're wounded from other relationships, whatever. And years will go by and they're still acting like they're bleeding all over the place. And there's somebody here that was acting like you were the reason for their wounds. Like you were the reason for all their pain. People literally tried to put you into conversations and stories that you were never even a part of. This girl, listen, let me tell you something right here. This girl then went and told people that you somehow took some sort of, I don't know, some part in their life. That they knew you or like you stole their boyfriend or some shit like that, bro. I don't know what they said, but whatever they've been falsifying, listen. At this point, people don't know that I heard the girl is only humiliating herself because many have already found out that this person is psychotic. They are unlatched, unhinged. They are in a very deep, dark void that a lot of people have tried to help them out of, but they have not succeeded in doing so because that's exactly where God wants this person right now. The thing is, if they wanted to get out of that void, all they had to do was just say a quick prayer. They ain't doing it though. And they know what they have to do, but they're specifically not doing it. They are spitting in God's face. Wow. Anyway, no, this person is stuck. They are bleeding out all over the place and they are not going to be okay. This person, their wounds will never be healed. At this point, it looks like this person is pretty dead set and adamant on remaining the victim and acting like everybody did them wrong. I have a problem with people that come up to me and start talking about all the bad things that people did to them. It just makes me wonder, what did you do? For a person to be puncturing your tires, for a person to be doing black work and spell work on you, what did you do? I understand some people are crazy and insecure, like this Sag here. But it definitely, you got to ask questions. That's all. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I feel like there's more coming. I don't know why I'm still on this camera because I feel like God's still got more. Honestly, yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so Spirit is saying like the biggest weakness, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is their weakness. It's their greatest downfall, is their need for attention. This person needs to always be like the pick me, the craziest one in the crowd. They have to be the one that's the loudest, the one that is definitely like wearing maybe the craziest clothing, anything and everything for attention. With this one, they will do what they have to do, even if it's bad, even if it's negative attention. This person wants any form of attention they can get. So my advice to you would be, obviously, Just suck the air out of the room. It literally give no fuel to their fire, ignore them. All the way ignore them. They are insignificant. They have already figured that out. This is exactly the reason why they're lashing out at you. How dare you act like you're better than me, act like you're more mature or more sweet or more kind or just more likable, something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. And I really feel like this person, they always trail off of you. This is what I'm seeing. Yeah, they always follow you. They always copycat what you're doing. Literally every single day. Okay. Wow. Yeah, these people must be burnt out, bro. I take a whole lot of energy that divine feminines just do not have. We don't have time to waste. So, with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna head out. Love you guys. Take care. And, keep on praying because whatever you're doing is working. Stay prayed up because this wishy-washy feminine is unfortunately kind of only destined for scraps at this point. That's what I just heard. I just heard somebody say book metal. I don't know what that is. Book metal. I don't know what that is at all. I've never seen metal in book. I don't know. Someone calling it that. It's too sad because I think the divine feminine here too, for some of you, I'm going to say this, you wanted the most for people. You always want the best for people. First of all, that's like standard. We've been blessed with so much. We just want others to feel those blessings too. We're so happy. We're so blessed. We just want others to experience that happiness. We want others to experience those blessings, but we want them to experience it in the right way, not in a way that's causing harm to others, not in a way that's to hurt people and bring them down. We want people to truly heal and just enjoy their lives in a non-narcissistic manner. Would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, divine feminines are here to bring only good vibes, and we are not here to bring narcissism. We're not here to bring arrogance, and we're certainly not trying to aggravate anybody. But if our talking about God aggravates you, you might want to go question yourself and ask why. Because that ain't got nothing to do with divine feminines. It has to do with you. You may even have a demonic entity latched onto you and not realize it. Do you know that's funny? I had one latched onto me before my awakening, before my dark night of the soul. And when you go through your denots, they completely wipe you. They wipe all corruption off of you. Like, you will purify that body and you will allow light into your heart once more, into your soul, into your being once more. I posted something earlier about tears, crying. That's how love enters. That is how love gets in. So y'all definitely cried. You paid your tears. You paid your dues, your debt. When you go through dark night of the soul, it is a bit of a karmic period too. You go through a lot of heavy karma offloading. And what that looks like is basically like any pain, unrighteous pain that you may have caused others in the past, that will come back to you. And you'll know who it is that you've done wrong because you feel like the overwhelming sensational urge to reach out to that person and apologize for what you've done because you're going through a very dark journey. And you know that the light is leading you towards forgiveness, mercy. You can feel it feels like you come into the realization of what you've done. And when you have those revelations and you realize like all the selfish things that you've done, you want to reach out and make it right. It literally is like God puts it on your heart because there's so much love entering your body. There's so much light entering your heart and your soul and your spirit. Ooh, child. You're inevitably going to want to make peace and keep peace within that sacred temple of yours by correcting any wrongs that you've done. So the divine feminines and divine masculines are going to learn this too. When they have gone through their denots, once they begin that cycle, within the first 3 months, first of all, the first 3 months are like the hardest, some of the hardest. I don't know if that's for everyone, but I'm speaking from experience right now. For me, the first 3 months was, I was barely eating. I was cold, shivering all the time. And I was very, I just felt the weakest I ever felt. Like my energy was on like 3% battery, maybe 5% some days. Like I only had energy to use the bathroom and maybe eat a quick soup or something if I could even. Sometimes I would just have a few crackers. Like, let me tell you how those things, the spiritual journey ain't easy, y'all. It takes a real, real massive impact on the physical body at times. Anyway, Dark Night of the Soul definitely led me to all of the karma clearing that I had to do. And within like the first year after my denots, I definitely called and made amendments to many folks. And some of you, I don't know if you did that, but you definitely cleared out your karma when you did. Well, I don't know why I said many folks, to be honest with you. It was like 5 people that I specifically can recall right now that I definitely didn't feel proud about my behavior towards with certain situations in the past and stuff. Anyways, complicated, but yeah. So, they're trying to, them trying to hinder you or throw shade at you, any kind of black magic, any kind of occult work, all that stuff, by the way, it bounces right off of you because you don't have any karmic debt. You are in the green, if anything. There's a surplus of karma in your account, quote unquote, in your soul. I'm telling you right now, the person that's been sending it, though, I just saw the number and it's all in red too, negative 57,869. Somebody here is in literal debt up to their eyeballs, y'all. 50 grand? And they don't have money like that. 50 grand is a lot. This person I just heard, she doesn't make any more than like 3,000 a month or 3,000 a week or something like that. I don't know. Well, I mean, that's kind of a lot of money. But anyway, this person definitely feels like they're in over their head. But yeah, they are going to be in a massive karmic debt for some time. While, yeah, unfortunately, divine feminine, you just continue to shine. That's why you really don't have to be looking over here or paying attention to what's going on, because Spirit trying to tell you that this person is already locked up, bro. They ain't locked up behind bars yet, perhaps. Maybe they are. I don't know who you are here watching, but they locked up in their mind. They're locked up in their spirit. And in their soul, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Like, this person is literally trapped. Like, they may not even be leaving the house a lot. They may feel like they're paralyzed and like they kind of just don't even have a real friend to turn to. They don't have any actual, like, I want to say, life to look forward to. It's like God has them trapped in a cubicle. Like, okay, this is where life stays still. Like, you're not going to be in the spotlight anymore. Even if you try to reach for the spotlight, I am going to rip that light away from you increment by increment, and little by little, people are going to see you fade to black. Literally, I am going to pull you offline, is what I just heard. And I don't mean like off the planet. I mean offline with your creative abilities, offline with your essence, offline with your spirit. Offline with fun, offline with happiness, like everything they tried to throw at you, I don't know what it was, but it's really firing right back at them. And the funny thing is, this person thinks that you're counter-attacking. You're not counter-attacking. You're just laughing. If that's a counterattack, then I guess that's what you're doing. Then I guess that's counterattacking. You're not doing anything. You just laughing at the situation while you do your hair and enjoy your freaking, yeah, I don't know what you enjoy every day, but just keep on enjoying it, honey. This person thinks that you're actually sending back spell work. I wonder if their occultist is an idiot, because I'm not going to lie to you. I really just, like I said, this is a friend of theirs. It's not a professional or anybody who actually has been in this, like a master pro at this stuff. I don't know. This is somebody who's a friend who has had things taught to her, I think, by her family. Spirit also just said, like, this may not be a friend. This could be an occultist that this person hired, but the occultist is not on that level. No. They not supposed to be fucking with no chosen. I can tell you that. Maybe the stuff they do, the root work that they were doing, works on people who, I don't know, who are already cursed, who are already in need of God's blessings. I don't know, in need of God. But you got God. I'm gonna just leave that there. Mm-mm. So, I mean, I guess they don't understand that God is real. What's crazy is that they're quick to believe that the spell work is real, but not so much God for some reason. Like, if your spell work is working, be concerned. It means that there are greater forces at work. And if there are greater forces in the world, let me tell you, the greatest force for sure is absolutely real then. And that's God. If forces of evil exist, then obviously forces of good exist too. Benevolent forces exist, and the greatest force of benevolence and love and light is God, obviously. So let's put it together, people. Balance. Hello. Two sides of the puzzle. Casting all that evil. Honey, the practitioner should have told you, first of all, God is real. So if this all comes back, it's not on me. I'm throwing it back at you. The juju's not going to land on my seat. If you're a good occultist, I'm pretty sure you would know how to cover your ass. But no, God is not going to be fooled. Don't matter how good of an occultist you are. So forgive me for even saying that. God ain't playing. He just ain't playing, period. He's done. He ain't playing with nobody anymore. At this point, the chosen, their rank has elevated yet again. Yet again. So, anybody that's been putting out shade or throwing occult attacks their way, you know it's coming back to them already. It's already hitting them like fireballs. Whether they realize it or not. And some of you, they're not going to realize it until it's too late. Ooh, that's what I just heard. You know, the worst kind of karma is the karma that you don't know about until it's too late. I swear. I swear. Hold on. Yep. Confirmation. I just saw the name Matt on my phone pop up. Anyway, whatever. So this person definitely is due for the realization that they have been under attack this whole time, in that I feel like they're gonna find out like there's something that they need, there's something valuable to them that got stolen or got stripped away. For some of you, they're gonna find their house in pieces or something. Like, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if like a tornado came through and shredded that shit up or something happened. Like, they don't know about it yet though. Like, they may not be in the country, like they may be traveling right now. When they go back home, they're not gonna have a home to go back to. Like, I'm telling you, it's that kind of karma. This person may think that, oh, they doing what they do to you because they're going to get some kind of payout or whatever. They think they have opportunities to look out for or some shit. No. Spirit's not even having this person believe that hope exists. Let me tell you, they've taken away all hope from this person. Okay? Whether they realize it or not. They out here teasing you, copycatting you, throwing shade at you. But in the meantime, while they doing that, so focused on you, there was somebody in their backyard stealing from them, their apples off their trees, and they was digging up their earth and planting all types of fuckery in their backyard. Let me tell you how this person has been trying to vandalize you, but there's people out there trying to vandalize this person. Spirit come through now with a confirmation, y'all. This person trying to vandalize you and your image. But while they so busy focusing on vandalizing you, this is how God works. This is God's karma. Other people were vandalizing them. They were vandalizing their image, vandalizing the car, vandalizing their home, to the point where this person had to move homes. I heard something about this occultist or whatever. She's an occultist. She's a black magic witch as well. On top of it, there's a Sagittarius feminine who is the occultist here. And she lost her home, she lost her car, she lost everything. She lost her job, she lost friends. She got phony friends now. If she has any friends at all, family members do not want to speak to her either. The vandalism is real. Every single thing that she tried to throw at you, God came back, bro. God came back and said, honey, keep that. That's all yours. It's not for my chosen. That's for you. Who the fuck you think you is out here dispensing any type of punishment? You don't even know this person. You ain't even met this person. You ain't even live in the same state or the same city or the same country as this person. Who the fuck is you, bitch? Where you come from with your psycho ass? You are psychotic. You are sick. You're sick and you're bored and you're dead on the inside. Zombified fuck. That's my message. That's not God. That's me. You sick. You sick. Your backside, you're sick. You're a joke on top of it. What? Yo! Bro, I got people that could tell you all the good things I have done for them. My God, there's no shortage. I've done way more good in this life than bad. And I know divine confirmation. You ain't have to listen to me, but you do have to listen to the Holy Spirit. I'm just saying, that was spirit right there. Go ahead. Tell me I'm a liar now. God is listening. You don't want that karma, honey. Shut your mouth, because spirit just confirmed I have done far more good in this life. Far more good. Fuckloads more good than bad. Hell yeah. I got names and numbers you could call and go find out who all I've been there for. Who all I bailed out of jail. Who all child and pickney I was taking care of when they couldn't take care of their kids. Whose bills I was paying. Who hospital bills I'm still paying off. Nah. You don't know me. And you got the fucking nerve to think that you out here, what? Because I look pretty? And because I got talent? And because I got confidence? I know who the fuck I am? You think you could just, what? Go pay the nearest occultist and act like you God and dispense some type of punishment and judgment upon me? Girl, if God don't break your ass open like a whole egg today, girl, Humpty Dumpty, don't sit on that wall, because you're going to have a very great fall. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through and confirming what is true today. Whole time it was quiet, bro. I got one confirmation in the beginning chime. Then I got little subtle confirmations throughout the whole reading. But that major confirmation just came through. Know who I am and hear me. My name is Saida fucking Bailey, and I am a good fucking person. And I have nothing to hide. Look me the fuck up. Act like you could get in my social security. Act like you could get in my credit card. Go ahead. Try. God will fuck your whole life up. And he been fucking up every life that's trying to come for mine. Yeah. That's how much I trust him. I know him. I speak to him every day. He is real. Realer than you fake ass phony bitches. So put your spell work away. You ain't Harry Potter, bitch. God ain't give you no wand. And he ain't never said that you could put nothing on his chosen. Back the fuck up. The audacity. They have nerve to talk about audacity. Them the audacious little fucks out here putting all type of spell work on people who are good people, nothing but loving angels who have literally done nothing but heal people and been a fucking godsend blessing to those who have been in the darkness for the longest time. Who are you, bitch? What do you do? Besides try to comfort people like me and hurt people like me who out here trying to help people like you. I show my tits. Oh, I show my hair. Oh, I show my makeup and my filters. And I'm so cool. You're so all that. You're such a bad bitch. You're nothing. You're nothing. Confirmation from spirit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't done nothing for anybody but your ego. Who is you? Nobody. A selfish bubble. That's all you are. And if you're not, you know who the fuck you are. And you on the right channel. You where God needs you to be. And you know it. And they can't stand that. That's too bad. Not your fault, Divine Feminine, that you've healed more people than you have ever hurt. And you do feel for those of you who've hurt. But if you've ever hurt them, I promise you, it was never for no reason, eh? It was for a reason. These people wouldn't let you go. They didn't know how to love you right. They didn't know how to let you feel secure. They had to always hurt you, destroy you, distract you, repel all types of... Listen. God said no. It's a no for God. Okay. Y'all have a good one. I'm done.